Hey everybody, good Friday morning. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you got through Christmas all right. Yeah, it came and went, didn't it? But anyhow, everybody, Eddie Williams Sellers coming to you here in my little dining room in East Point, Georgia. Yeah, as this year's winding down, let's do the morning post. It was a warm spring-like Christmas day yesterday. Now that Christmas is a wrap and 2025 is quickly wrapping up, we have the week after Christmas and the week before the New Year to get ready for a big winter chill that's heading to Atlanta in the next couple of days. I didn't go to Panama City Beach this year, 2025. That's odd for me. Rarely in my life have I ever went a year without missed a year going to Panama City Beach. I did go to Jekyll Island a couple of times down on the Georgia coast, and Ava and I went to New York City 2 times. Jill booked her and Savannah, Heather and Aunt, and Caleb and Chance a trip coming up in February to New York City because Chance and Savannah's on school break to stay the whole week. And Heather and Aunt got them a room at a Marriott, and Jill and Savannah has a room, and Caleb and Chance has their room. Spend a week in New York City in February. It's cold up there, but that's what they're going to do. Anyhow, let them go on, live their life, do their stuff. I introduced them to New York City 2 or 3 years ago, and now, since I took Jill up there and Savannah, I think maybe 4 years ago, they went back to New York City 2 times a year. Every time school break, they go to New York City. And they don't spend like a day or two. They stay 5 or 6 days up there. Love it. But anyhow, Jill and Savannah fell in love with New York like I did years ago. But anyway, I promised Savannah that I'll take her to Paris at some point in the next couple of years. She turns 14 on February the 2nd, which ain't but like 5 or 6 weeks from now. 14 years old. Y'all, that makes me feel like I'm getting old. Am I getting old? What's wrong with me? I just keep getting older and older. 2025 was the year of the devil. It seems that I have reverted back to my old Pentecostal days, where everything was about Satan and the devil, where Satan just ruled supreme and is everywhere. In Pentecostal religion, he's everywhere. He's on the front pew of the church every time they gather. He's at the back door. He's in the car trying to kill them. Satan's everywhere in apostolic and Pentecostal religion. But he's everywhere today also. Nicki Minaj, she is of the devil. It is almost like we have a daily show where the devil sits up in the highest regions of the world, looking down over all humanity, scoffing, mocking, and making fun of all God's people, as we all cower down and wonder who will rise up and destroy this uncircumcised Philistine. By the way, I don't like that term, uncircumcised Philistine, as a negative. Uncircumcised Philistines are beautiful men. I know. I dated one for a while. He was adorable. It does seem like that the orange dumpster fire that we now have as president is everything that John the Revelator prophesied would come. He is the spitting image. He even looks like the devil. And like the Bible, and Jesus warned that all of his followers would be deceived and just fall into the trap of Satan. All that prophecy has now been fulfilled. As the very few handful of the real followers of Christ, I like that term, the real followers of Christ, sit back and say, well, that's a bunch of bullshit. But Jesus did warn us. Thanks, Jesus. We needed that warning. Now when I see people, evangelical people and people like that, I'm like, Jesus warned me about them people. He said, you better be careful around them. They're easily deceived. Ain't I full of it this morning? I'm having fun though. I've come to realize in life, no matter what you do, whether you write, whether you paint, whether you preach, whether you sing, whether you open a business, whether you buy houses, in whatever you do, just have some fun doing it. If it ain't fun, just don't do it. That ought to be your motto for the year ahead. If it ain't fun, I ain't doing it, you know? So, But anyhow, I am always ready for the new year to get started. I get motivated to make decisions, to get things moving, to get the wheels turning. It is like I procrastinate until the new year. This time of year, I just put everything on, just procrastinate. Oh, I'll deal with it after the first of the year. And then I get going. I have been eating like crap the last couple months, drinking those Coke Zeros and pizza and all that. I want to recalibrate and get my inside of my body all cleaned out again. Start eating more black beans and rotisserie chicken and good stuff. And as the new year begins, I want to get back to eating healthy and get saved again, reborn, and eat better. Spring will be here before we even know it. Good yard tomatoes going to be coming in. I look forward to the year ahead. I think as we get older, we slow down and enjoy it at a slower pace. We see things with different eyes. Hell yeah, we are all going to die at some point. Yeah, so get over it. And sometimes it seems like people are just dropping like flies as the year goes by. I'm like, whoop, there goes another one, And that's going to be us one day. You might as well just take it all with a grain of salt. We're all flying through here, hanging on to a planet that's flying 1,000,000 miles an hour through space. We have a very short little window of time on this earth. Yeah, there's always going to be bills. There's always going to be health issues. There's always going to be ups and downs. So just get her going. I think we do have to take it with a grain of salt. I asked Ava the other day, do we want to rent a room down at the Westin on Jekyll for 3 or 4 days around and spend New Year's down there and maybe get some writing done? She said, no, not really. That she would rather do what we've done for years. Get snacks and lay in bed with Boom Boom and Gracie on New Year's Eve and watch Anderson and Andy bring in the new year. So that's what we'll be doing. Long gone are the days of Sammy, John, and myself who would dance in the new year at the Heretic over on Cheshire Bridge. And then afterwards, we'd all find a Waffle House at 4 a.m. and sit there and eat what that deal is where you get the waffle and the sausage and the eggs and the hash browns and all that stuff. Life is different now, but in many ways, I like it better. I'm actually at 70 years old. I think I'm having the best time of my life, in spite of all the craziness that can go on. But life is no contest. It was all good. I have lots of wonderful memories from those years. Good Friday morning, sweet people. It feels a little weird today, like today should be Monday or something. This whole Christmas season has felt weird to me. I'm not going to lie about it. I like being honest at this season in my life, honest about everything. I think I figured out, though, what was so weird about this season, Christmas season. It was the devil. In the picture, the front door stayed open all day on Christmas. Picture over on Facebook. We kept the front door open all day yesterday. It was so pretty and spring-like here in Atlanta on Christmas Day. Love y'all.